Coming up on this edition of ATV News.
I just never would have guessed that this is where I would be at the beginning of college, but I wouldn't want it any other way.
We'll tell you who was recognized at the CHAS Awards and where they are headed next.
People get to come see it firsthand.
We'll show you why there were drones flying around in the Taggart Student Center.
We've had scattered showers the past few days, but today looks great. And weather, I'll tell you whether you can expect more warm temperatures or more snow.
Utah State softball won a series sweep against Colorado State University. In sports, I'll tell you what innings made the game and who was on the leaderboard.
All that and more, ATV News starts now.
From the campus of Utah State University in Logan, Utah, the Department of Journalism and Communication presents the award-winning newscast, ATV News.
Chance for us to really let people know what aviation is.
There's been some turbulent weather outside, which almost canceled drone day, but the aviation department is still continuing with activities, whether it's inside or outside. Welcome to this edition of ATV News. I'm Kesley Kincaid.
And I'm Seda Christensen. Aviation Week has taken off at USU, and there are hands-on activities across campus organizers say are open to everyone. ATV's JT Miller joins us live on the quad where a helicopter landed earlier this week.
Thanks, Ada. Yes, right over there is the helicopter landed on Monday at about 10:30 a.m. and was scheduled to stay there for about 3 hours. However, the pilots had to take off an hour early due to incoming weather conditions. Then on Tuesday, the USU Drone Works Club was supposed to hold their drone day here at the quad as well. However, due to weather conditions similar to Monday, they also move into the Taggart Student Center.
Do you want closer? Does that work? No, this one.
They moved into the International Lounge in the Taggart Student Center. People who stopped by piloted small drones. The USU Drone Works Club had different sized drones on display, as well as a drone simulation machine. Aviation technology professor Andreas Wiesman says Aviation Week is open to everyone, but the main purpose is to highlight their growing program.
It's about being proud of our major and our professions and just the type of students that want to go into this.
Wiesman says this week puts aviation students out in front of campus, showing how they've grown in the program. Now, those were the two activities from Aviation Week scheduled to be here at the quad. You can take a look at our Facebook page to see what other activities and where they will be. Reporting live from the quad, JT Miller, ATV News.
AT.
It was a big day for a few of our journalism students who were recognized as some of the best in our college. I took a look into what it took to get where they are. Utah State is a place for students to find what they have a passion for and where it can lead them.
I needed a place to grow and actually feel like I was comfortable being myself, and Utah State was the perfect place for that.
Some students in the journalism and communication department have found what draws them in and have found opportunities within USU's campus.
I've worked for the Utah Statesman, which is the university's student publication, for about a year. And just this past semester, I have been on their editorial board as a lifestyles editor.
The Department of Journalism and Communication here at Utah State is helping students find their passion and recognizing their dedication in the broadcast emphasis, in the print emphasis, in the social media emphasis, and the public relations emphasis.
It was really fun to be recognized for working so hard with a lot of my really good friends.
Hannah Castro, Aubrey Holdaway, and Kelly Winter are focusing on what is ahead for them in the future. At the award ceremony, they were all recognized as Students of the Year within their emphasis.
Just the resume and interviews, I was able to land a job at a PR agency in Chicago. So I'll be starting in June, and I'm working on the Aldi team there, which is a pretty big grocery store in the States and also in Europe.
Finding what you want to do is not always easy, but these students have learned to go after what they want because of the JCOM department.
Not only learning about stuff in the classroom, but then getting to go and do it myself
Amazing education.
Utah State has a hands-on program to help prepare students. All of these students have worked for this recognition from the College of Humanities and Social Sciences Awards. Congratulations to all the JCOM Students of the Year. We wish you the best. All students recognized will graduate in May. I had a great time talking with those 3 seniors. Joining us at the desk is Kaylee Moss with ATV Weather. And the Broadcast Student of the Year is actually Kelly Winter, who is producing this very show right now.
We love Kelly. And you know what else we love? Warm weather. Kaylee, what do we have coming up in weather this week?
Well, you guys, Logan has decided to just keep changing its mind. We are going to take a live look at how it looks outside right now. Right now, people are on the quad enjoying the sunny skies, but the current temperature is only 45 degrees. And coming there has been snowy skies and gray skies as well, which have led to some cold temperatures this last week. Right now, it is sunnier outside, but compared to this Tuesday from last Tuesday, there is a 25-degree difference, which is crazy. Welcome to ATV Weather. I am Kaylee Moss. Sorry about those technical difficulties. There we go. Jumping right into our national radar. Like we mentioned, the Logan has just been deciding to change its mind. One day it's snowy, one day it's sunny. But yeah, taking a look at our national radar, we can see that in the north Midwest, there's lots of heavy rain and snow showers. There is also an outbreak of tornadoes going through lower Mississippi and Ohio. Throughout the rest of the nation, we can see those scattered showers, including in Utah. So if we take a look at that state radar, we can see the scattered showers surrounding all of Utah, as well as passing through northern Utah, including Logan. We are going to take a look outside right now at Logan Canyon. We can see those snow-capped mountains. Like I mentioned earlier, it is a sunny day, but colder than expected. There is still a 30% chance of snow that will be coming later this afternoon. So we will just have to wait and see if that snow gets any closer to us on campus. Taking a look at our 7-day forecast, it is raining and snowing Thursday and Friday this week with a 20 and 30% chance. But on Saturday, it gets sunnier with those temperatures increasing slightly and going through all the way through Tuesday. So we're hoping those warmer temperatures can stick around and spring is officially here. You guys are all caught up on weather. Back to you guys at the desk. Thanks, Kaylee. Guys, it looks so nice outside, but it is absolutely freezing. Joining us at the desk is Laura White with ATV Sports.
I was so cold, my hands were literally freezing.
Yeah, I was really enjoying that warm weather last week, but I'm sad I'm not in my tank top and shorts anymore.
I know, I got all my spring tanks and shorts out, and then today I had to go digging for a winter coat. It's a good thing that we had no outdoor home games coming up in sports. In softball, I'll tell you how the Aggies secured a conference series sweep against Colorado State University. I'll tell you about the 15 accolades Utah State track and field came home with from their 3 meets over the weekend.
child had a book to read. 'Cause every kid across the nation deserves a book to read, and we can make it happen right now. No, I don't know what you've been told, but kids with books learn so much more. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite, unearth hidden passion. Come on, have a good time. And seeds of inspiration to motivate some magic. To change the writing on the wall, writing on the wall, and make a difference. One book can inspire a child. One book can be the milestone that helps to change a life. People unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
That was Utah State Gymnastics in their final practice before heading to compete at the NCAA tournament for the first time in 3 years. Welcome to ATV Sports, I'm Laura White. We'll get back to Utah State Gymnastics going to the NCAA tournament, but for now, I'll take you out to the ball game. Time to get your brooms out because Utah State softball secured a series sweep over Colorado State University at CSU's Ram Field. In the series opener, the Aggies scored 11 straight runs in the 5th inning and kept that momentum going until the end. The Aggies finished 14-9. In Game 2 against CSU, Utah State got the job done in just 5 innings, and the Aggies won their 3rd shutout game of the season. Junior right-handed pitcher Emmeline Brinka threw the entire game, giving up only 3 hits. The Aggies hit 16 of 29 from the plate, dominating the Rams. Junior catcher Grace Matei led Utah State swinging 3 for 4. The Aggies won Game 2 with a 10-0 shutout. In the final matchup of the series, the Aggies started out slow but made up for it by scoring 9 runs in the 7th inning. Utah State came out on top 13-4. Though the Aggies were on a hot streak over the weekend, Monday at Weber State University was an entirely different game. The Aggies came within 1 run in the 6th inning but couldn't close the gap. Utah State fell 6-7 to Weber. In men's tennis, Utah State senior Sergi Miko Finaler defeated Jet Middleton, who ranks 116th in the nation for singles play. Ultimately, the Aggies came up short 2-5 in the Mountain West opener against number 41 Boise State University on Friday at the Appleton Tennis Center in Boise. Utah State women's tennis lost 4-1 at home against the number 55 ranked University of Nevada, but it wasn't a complete loss. Utah State senior India Nespor secured the Aggies' sole match victory by defeating Nevada's second best player Marlene Forster in singles play. The Aggies will stay at home to host the University of Wyoming on April 4th. In track and field, Utah State split up to compete at 3 different meets over the weekend, and each meet had big victories. Junior Christina Vlahovic won her first individual title at the Utah Valley University Collegiate Invitational in Orem by taking first place in the women's 100-meter hurdles. Senior Ava Weaver also competed in Orem and won an individual title in the women's 5,000 meters. Her time was almost 20 seconds less than second place. Sophomore Walker Deed earned a 5th place spot on the Aggies record book with his performance in the men's javelin throw at the Texas Relays in Austin. At the Bobcat Invitational in San Marcos, Texas, junior pole vaulter Javin Richards earned the 4th place spot in Utah State's record book and placed 2nd at the meet. Overall, the Aggies combined for 2 individual titles, 10 podium finishes, and recorded 3 top 10 performances in school history over the 3 meets. Next up, the Aggies will head to Stanford Invitational and the UNLV Rebel Elite on Friday. Utah State men's golf team tied for 12th place in the Wyoming Cowboy Classic that hosts 23 teams. Junior Esteban Jaramillo shot 3 under par during his first 18 holes, tying for his lowest round this season. Utah State Gymnastics are competing right now against Brigham Young University in the NCAA regional competition. What you're seeing here was the gymnasts' final practice before heading off to the meet. The gymnasts spent every moment perfecting their routines and landing each trick. The team earned their spot at regionals after winning the Mountain West Championship. It's been 3 years since the team has made it to the regionals, And graduate Brianna Brooks says it's a huge deal to them to be able to go compete as a team.
It's super exciting. It's been a long time since we've been there as a team. So this team is super stoked. It's been our goal since day one, and we're just really excited to get there and have fun and do what we do best.
Brooks has competed individually at regionals the last 2 years, but this year she won't be alone. Head coach Kristen White spends the last couple minutes of practice motivating her team.
I'm just incredibly proud of them. I hope that they know that it truly was from the buy-in and the grit and determination that they had as a group, and it's just been the greatest feeling over the last couple weeks.
White says her senior gymnasts have been leaders since the moment she and her coaching staff arrived 3 years ago. You can find out tonight if the Aggies make it on to the second round. Let's hope our gymnasts do really great. Okay, we're all wrapped up on sports.
Thanks, Laura. I'm super excited to watch our team compete in the NCAA.
I know, it's so cool because it's happening in Salt Lake at the University of Utah.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. I would be there if I could.
After this show wraps up, that is the first thing I'm going to go do. I'm going to go watch and support our Aggies. Thank you for watching this edition of ATV News.
You can find this and other editions on our Facebook page.
We'll leave you with another look at Aviation Week.
Have a fabulous week, Cache Valley.